Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Raw Talk Podcast. It's your boy Trevor back with another podcast, baby. Let's roll that intro. Let's get this show on the road, baby.
What is up, everybody?
Podcast, talking about bullshit and other things.
So, it is October 8th, 2020. What? Really? Damn, that's already gone by fast. Today, we're talking about one thing that really pissed me off at work. Okay, I work in a big company. We have little name tags or little like badges that tell you who your name is. It'll say Billy, Tommy, Sue, whatever, right? And today, you had like three dumbass management personnel that came up to me, and I was unloading this trailer, and one of the managers comes up and goes, "Trevor." She didn't say Trevor. She goes, "Travis, Travis, Travis." And I'm ignoring her because I have no idea who she's talking to because my name is not Travis. So she goes, "Travis." And then she walks up and taps me on the shoulder and goes, "Travis, how come you're not answering?" And I look at her and go, "Who's Travis?" She goes, "You." I'm like, "Dude, you've been working with me for how long and you call me Travis?" I don't understand these dumbasses who call me Travis instead of Trevor. There's a big difference in the spelling, a big difference in pronunciation. These people are on the dumb shit. You are a complete dumb ass if you're going to call somebody Travis. I can understand if you're calling someone Mike and their name is Michael or their name is Tom and you're calling them Tommy. That's a different thing. But your dumbass are going to call me Travis. I'm like, are you borderline dumbass? Are you stupid? I'm a dude who's very laid back and very calm. But when you call me by a different name, I don't even answer. I look at you like you're a retard because you're fucking looking at me like you're dumb. Like, how come he's not answering? I'm calling him Travis. That's not my name, and you can see it on the name tag. It does not even say Travis. And they look at the name tag and look at me and go, "Travis? That's not even my name, stupid." I don't like modern day hip-hop as it is, because modern day hip-hop as it is straight trash, straight garbage, straight idiotic, and I'll never listen to it. And if you think modern day music is straight trash, I'll just play some right now. And this is what's it called? It's called Mumble Rap King or something like that. And I'll play a snippet of it, and you guys can hear how crappy it is.
Box the mumbles rapping on that kabuki, yo. I'm at the boss and I came on with the bottoms. I rap and shit to chop them high to the bottom, yo.
Bitch, so it's not nice.
Pussy got that wet, got that ginger, got that super soak. I hit that, she a Fifi, honey, Kiki, she eat my dick.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What is that? That's not even rap. That's like just like a little kid just saying shit.
You're not a killer. You're not a killer too. You're not a gangster. What kind of gangster has rainbow teeth, rainbow hair, and tattoos all over their face? You're not a gangster. That's the weakest. That's like the weakest chorus I've ever heard in a rap song. Shot, 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 shot. You could have came up with a better verse or chorus. What is that? That's one of the worst songs I've ever heard. That's borderfied the most shittiest music ever. Okay, there is some good music out there from 2020, from last couple of years, but this is the worst shit I've ever heard. Tekashi 6ix9ine. I don't even understand how that guy is famous. I don't even know how he's popular. Then you have, on the other hand, the mumble rappers. They are just some weird ass shit. But overall, man, like I said, I'm a huge fan of music. like I said, overall, I'm a huge fan of music, and I love all genres of music. But this Tekashi 6ix9ine shit is garbage. And the reason why I bring up I love all genres of music is on. So the reason I brought up this whole musical journey that I like all types of music is on the 6th you had Eddie Van Halen, who passed away from cancer at age 65 years of age, right? Eddie Van Halen has been known for being one of the most influential guitar players of our last generation, right? He took what Jimi Hendrix did and took it to a whole nother level. He took what the people were doing in the 60s and 70s and amped it up and made it what it is today. He did the guitar tapping, the really crazy solos. He was doing stuff that Kirk Hammett wished he could do. He was doing stuff that Dave Mustaine's wish they could do. They're not that badass of a guitar player. Then you had people like Dimebag who took what Eddie did and took it to a whole nother level. But recently, Jared Dines came out and made a video where he was doing like a live stream paying respect. And there's been a lot of guitar players out there on YouTube paying respect to what Eddie has done. And they're really influential by this guy. They're really look up to him, so they paid respect by playing guitar solos and jamming and just playing out of respect of the guy who fell and fallen, right? He's very famous for being in the band Van Halen, right? Van Halen, the Run with the Devil song is very popular, but it's just a sad situation when you have people that you look up to or you just listen to on a regular basis pass away, you know? Eddie wasn't that old. He was only 65 years of age. So we're going to play some snippets of other guitar players paying respect to the fallen guitar player. And as you can tell, Jared Dines is one of the best guitar players on YouTube. Okay, I think he's one of the best guitar players in my opinion. Even if you don't like his music or you don't like his videos, you gotta respect the motherfucker can play his ass off. And he's been playing for, let's say, 20 years, 15 years, whatever it is. The dude is a genius on the guitar. I have no guitar skill like that. Like when I hear that kind of shit, I'm like, that dude has talent. I'm not a solo type of guy. I like the heavy riffage. I like this shredding solo stuff, right? That's just never been my thing. But when I hear somebody like Jared Dines paying respect in a very respectful way to a falling musician, that's really good to see him doing that. And you can see he was heavily influenced by him. You can see it in his guitar playing. But there's too many dumbasses out there nowadays that will consider mumble rap to be some of the best music out there. And I always tell people, music is about expression. You have the highs, the lows, the sads, the happies. And when you hear somebody like Eddie Van Halen, you know the dude is a genius when it comes to the guitar playing, right? And that is real music. You had Eddie Van Halen in the 80s tearing shit up. Randy Rhoads in the 80s tearing shit up. You had Cliff Burton, one of the most iconic badasses when it comes to bass guitar playing. You had Dimebag Darrell, who passed away. All these guys are magnificent musicians. But then you have these dumbass kids who are like, I have no idea who that is. And then they'll tell you like Lil Pump is like the best thing going. And it's like, listen to real music. It just makes me sad when the new generation doesn't even give time to listen to old classic stuff that has a lot of soul behind it. Pretty bad year, if I won't say myself. Like, the year started out good. 2020 was supposed to be the year I travel more, I go to more shows, see more concerts, hang out with more people, just travel around Florida more. But it's just been like a slap in the face of reality because we have this pandemic going on, so I can't do the things that I wanted to attention.
What are you doing?
I mean, why'd she pull out the same time the guy did on his bike? And then she looked at him like, really? The bike was actually in the right because he pulled out this way, and you're supposed to actually pull out the other way because there's not two turn lanes that go that way, dumbass.
You almost ran me off the road.
No, I saw you.
Really?
What were you waiting for?
The cars. I got it all on camera. And your license plate. I'm gonna go to the cops with this. You need to look. My life is a lot more important than your patience. Then you wait more. You're going to the dollar store. What do you have to get here that's so important that you have to cut into my lane?
Yeah, she's going to the dollar store. Like I said, usually you have one turn lane like this. But she went like this and almost cut him off.
I have it all on camera. I was waiting for the cars.
I mean, here's the thing. Sometimes people wait too long. Some people wait too long. But they kind of did pull out together. But she could have held back a little bit so she didn't ram into him in her Dodge minivan.
What do you have to get here that's so important that you have to get into my lane? What do you have to get here that's more important? There's nothing here. I am on a motorcycle. I will not risk it. I will wait 5 seconds. So will you.
He has a right, though. He has the right mind, because on a motorcycle, you don't realize, people who don't ride motorcycles don't realize if you pull out and a car's coming up, they hit you, because a lot of times they don't see you. I don't matter if you're on a scooter or a Vespa, whatever. The famous last word is, I didn't see you, buddy. How you not see somebody on a motorcycle? I don't understand that.
Next time, look. Be patient.
I was
You're gonna be famous. I'm posting this on the internet. Have a good day.
I seen that on the way home today. A guy was in a pickup truck and he went onto the shoulder. You could hear it go like, because here in America we have like these I don't know what they call it, but it's like a thing that makes noise when you go on to the shoulder. It goes like because it lets you know that you're on the side of the road. And they did the exact same thing as this, and I'm like, you're not paying attention because you're paying attention to this shit. Learn how to drive, people. I swear to God, people are the worst drivers in 2020. Like, all over the world, people are just dumbasses. They pay attention to other things and not pay attention to driving. Driving should be your main focus. Of course, no signaling. Oh, I knew it. They were on their phone like a dummy, sitting on their phone thinking they're watching Facebook Live, or they're sitting there talking. Get off your phone and pay attention. Your life is more, your life is worth more than just your freaking phone.
You almost hit somebody! Dude, you almost hit somebody!
Here's what you need to do. You need to stop that guy, show him the footage, and he'd go, oh shit, because most people when they're driving and texting and stuff, they don't really realize what they're doing. They don't know they're swerving or slowing down. They have no idea. So he didn't realize he probably almost hit somebody. What would have happened if they would have collided? He would have realized, I should not be on my phone. And because he has the camera on his helmet, he's not being distracted by that. So people who are in the comments saying, well, you have a camera in your face, it's distracting. It's not distracting because he's not even looking at the camera. The camera's like this.
When you were coming across a bridge, you almost hit an oncoming car. I was worried that something was wrong, and then when I come around the corner, you're just on your phone. So I was just saying, hey man, that kind of stuff puts me in grave danger. That's all I'm saying.
Sorry.
No worries, man. I was worried about you first.
No, it's fine. I have severe anxiety going over bridges.
Okay.
So, and vertigo. So that was it.
So he says he has anxiety going over bridges. That's not a high bridge. It's not like you're going up the Golden Gate Bridge or something. He's using anxiety. Okay, maybe he has anxiety, but that still doesn't give you the right to be on your phone. I'm assuming that's what he was on his phone the whole time, and the anxiety would not make you where you drive, where you drift into the other lane. It wouldn't do that.
Understood.
All right, have a good
Cheers. Have a good day, man.
night. You too.
I mean, I understand where the motorcycle is coming from, where he stopped him. The guy explained himself. Maybe the guy wasn't being truthful, but you shouldn't be playing on your phone while you're driving. Even if it helps you with your anxiety, just don't do it. It's not safe. It's really not. So with that being said, guys, that was another episode of the Raw Talk podcast. I wanted to add something to the podcast and add some clips and do some other things that might make it a little bit more entertaining for you guys than just me telling stories. But like I said, do you guys agree that the guy at the end was having an anxiety attack on the bridge, being scared to going over the bridge? Or do you really think in reality it was him playing on his phone and he used that as an excuse? Like, I got anxiety because for myself, I don't care how much anxiety you have, you don't play on your phone, you don't text on your phone, you don't watch videos on your phone, you don't video chat, you don't text, you don't use your phone unless you're doing like maybe checking a song or something at a red light, like you want to change the song or something quickly. But at the end of the day, put your phone down in the cup holder and stop fucking with it. So that's been another episode of the Raw Talk podcast. But hey, it is what it is. Just leave your phone alone. That's why I love going to places where your phone doesn't work, you don't have cell reception, you don't have internet access, and your phone is basically a paperweight. You leave it in the cup holder and you don't touch it. That's why when people call me and I'm driving, I don't answer it. That's why when people ask me, how come you didn't text me back? Because I'm driving. I don't pay attention to my phone while I'm driving. It can be a 4-hour time difference until I get to my destination. The only time I have my phone in active use is when it's on the window mount and I have it specifically for GPS. Other than that, I don't use the phone when I'm in the car. I don't sit there and text with it. I can't, because I've tried that. I'll be honest. I'm like everybody else. I've tried texting and driving, and I was driving like this, and my car went like this. And I was like, nope, never again. And I've never done it ever since, because I know it's one of the most unsafest things. A girlfriend I had at the time, she had that where she would sit there and text, and she would literally use her knee to drive. And I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, I've done it 1,000 times. Yeah, you could drive and text 1,000 times and think it's okay, but one day you're gonna come up to a point where you fuck up, and then you're gonna hit somebody, kill somebody, and you're gonna realize, oops, I should have put my phone down when Trevor told me to. But it is what it is. So as always, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And this has been another episode of the Raw Talk podcast. I'll see you guys in the next one.